Hey guys, welcome back to Simply Celia. Today I am in the mood. Everyone on this Facebook page that I follow has been making this lemon blueberry. They've been making pound cakes or lemon blueberry loaves. So I went on Pinterest to see if I could find a recipe, but I've been making this lemon pound cake for a while. I've actually posted pictures of it on Facebook, but this is what you're going to need. So you will need some measuring cups, measuring spoons, a bundt pan if you're going to make it into a, well, if you're gonna make it into a bundt cake. Some mixing bowls, some heavy cream, salt, a whisk if you want one. I use stevia in the raw. You can also use monk fruit. Sorry about that. So we have stevia in the raw. You can use monk fruit. You can use any kind of sweetener that you want. Some room temperature softened butter and cream cheese, salt, some olive oil, pan spray, or any kind of pan. You can even use butter inside your pan, just whatever you have. I also have some lemon extract. I have some lemon essential oil that I like to use. I also have lemons and lemon juice, fresh blueberries, baking powder, eggs, almond flour, and a KitchenAid hand mixer. So this is all that you're going to need. So let's get started. First thing you're gonna do is turn on your oven to 350. Okay, you're gonna put your cream cheese, your butter that is softened, and then you are going to add your sweetener. This calls for 3/4 of a cup. So 3/4 of a cup of sweetener, and then you are going to use your hand mixer and beat it. Just beat it. It's really good. Gotta read my recipe card. Okay, now you're gonna add in 4 eggs. So we're gonna add in our 4 eggs. What is happening? Aww. So once you add your eggs in, just gonna go ahead and beat it in again. And after you beat it, this is what it's supposed to look like. Okay, it almost looks like a cheesecake in there. Okay, so it'll look like a cheesecake type of texture. And right now, there's raw eggs, but I always taste everything anyway, so. And it tastes really good. So you're going to add your flour next. Our Kirkland brand, the big almond flour from over here. Okay, so you're going to need 2 cups of almond flour. I should have got a bigger bowl. Okay, so 2 cups of almond flour. We're going to need some baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon. This is like your best friend though, because this baking powder is what makes it rise. So if you ever look at, okay, for example, when I make my cinnamon rolls, which that might be one of my next recipes, when you make cinnamon rolls, what do you have to do when you make those cinnamon rolls? You have to make sure your yeast rises, therefore your rolls will rise. Well, because keto and low carb, you aren't allowed to have yeast, it won't rise. So this is your leavening agent. It's gonna make it rise more. This is just what makes the cake rise. When you're working with almond flour, it can be more dense and more thick, so that will help it kind of aerate, for lack of a better word. Okay. And then you have to add your salt. So it's 1/4 teaspoon. And honestly, I don't really measure it. I just kind of eyeball it, but it's 1/4 teaspoon. Kind of stir it. So then we're going to gradually add a little bit at a time and mix. Okay, so this is what it should look like, okay? It's okay that it's thick, and the reason it's thick is because I forgot all of the lemon juice and flavoring in there. So I have to, see, okay, it's okay if you mess up this recipe. It's okay if you mess up any recipe. Just roll with it and just try for the best. Because right now, that's what I'm gonna have to do, because I literally forgot all of the lemon flavor and I didn't even get my blueberries ready. So I'll be right back. So I love a lot of lemon flavor. So I add fresh lemon juice. I also add some organic lemon squeezed juice. I add lemon extract and I add lemon essential oils. So these two, the fresh lemon and the fresh squeezed lemon juice, they are the ones that give it the pucker that I love, and I love sour things. So these are what's gonna give it more of the tart flavor, and these will be what grounds it and makes it more of the lemony flavor. So we're gonna add a little bit of all of that to this. You can add up to 2 lemons full of lemon juice to this, however much lemon you like. And after you mix it, if you do the Celia method and just dip your finger in it, it'll tell you right away if that's enough lemon or not. I put 2 lemons of lemon juice in here, and I also put all of the extras in there. So I love that lemon flavor in mine. You can also add lemon zest if you want to. Lemon zest will also add some lemon flavor to your cake or your loaf, however you want to do it. But essential oil comes from lemon peel, so it's 6 one way, half a dozen the other. I just like to use my essential oils in there. Okay, so I'm gonna add quite a big squeeze, and if the batter you have is not runny enough, this is what you can use to add more so it looks like it's supposed to with runniness. And honestly, this will be a big cake, so I'm gonna add about 4 or 5 drops of lemon essential oil. And if you don't know where to get a good brand of lemon essential oil, this is Lemon Vitality, so it helps, and you can eat this, you can put it in your drinks and all kinds of stuff. This is a really great brand and I love it. And I can help you figure out a way to get more. Then I'm just gonna eyeball it, about a teaspoon of lemon extract, because this goes a long way. It doesn't give the tartness, but it definitely gives that lemon flavor. Then we're gonna mix it. Then you're gonna add about a cup of blueberries. Okay. And do not use your hand mixer. I mean, you very well can, and it would make the blueberries would pop, and it would go throughout your batter, which is fine, and I'm sure it will taste really good, but I just want random blueberries strewn throughout. And honestly, I feel like I need a little bit more. What do you think, Joey?
Sure.
Okay. Maybe about 1/4 of a cup more. And if you want, you can mix them. You can even mash them a little bit, so then they will go a little bit further. But yeah, okay. So it should be really light, airy, and fluffy like this. And then we're going to grab our greased up bundt pan. We're just gonna add it to our bundt pan, trying to make it even. I swear, KitchenAid should just sponsor me. Okay, so make sure it's even. You can do a fun little design on there if you want to. I'm not that fancy, so I'm not gonna do the design, but you could if you felt like it. You wanna lick the spoon?
Sure, but.
Okay, so this is gonna go in the oven, 350 for 45 to 55 minutes, and just keep an eye on it. Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh, it's not done yet, but it smells fantastic. Oh. Okay, so I misspoke. You do not need heavy cream for this recipe. The heavy cream is for a separate glaze that you can make, but it is for just the lemon pound cake. So you don't need the heavy cream for this one. Instead, we're going to use my blueberry compote recipe. It's a blueberry lemon compote recipe. Joey's trying to sneak in to look at this this cake, because it looks so good and it smells even better. But yes, so, and I thought of another, huh?
It's going down.
It's going down. He's so excited. Okay, so I thought of another way that you could also add lemon flavor without, if you didn't have lemons, or if you don't have any kind of lemon essential oil, or just need another way to add more lemon to it. You can add lemon, it's lemonade powder mix. You can just buy at the grocery store, but they do have low carb ones. It's near like the Mio's and things like that. It's like a powdered drink mix. It's not Crystal Light, it's not anything like that, but those also work too. But this is another idea that I had. This is keto friendly. It has 1 gram of carb in it. 1 gram of carbs, 1 gram of, you get what I mean. I'm just gonna show it to you. I don't know if, okay, so it has one in it. So this is another great way. I actually like to add this to my hot tea sometime at night because it adds that lemon flavor if I'm out of lemons, and it tastes really good. So this is another way that you can do that. But I have to go make that blueberry lemon compote, so, and you can see that on my other recipes if you just, I'll put it in the drop down box. Okay. Gosh, that looks so good. Y'all, it smells so good. So we're gonna let this cool for a little bit. You're going to put a plate on top. You're gonna put a plate on that. You're gonna flip it over, but we're gonna let it cool for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna put our blueberry lemon compote on top for a glaze. Y'all, it smells good. All right, it has cooled. It is out of the oven. Now we have our, what is that, cake stand. Now we have our cake stand upside down on top of it, and Joey's gonna flip it. Oh, did it slide out? Oh no!
Sad panda.
Okay, so what can we do?
You don't see this side.
I'm serious. How can we, is the other part? Let me see the inside. Aww.
It's like a thin layer.
Oh, fart. I know I put enough spray on it. Well, real life. Okay. So that's what was left in there. Oh, yes. Hey, good job. Okay, let's Mod Podge it. Oh! Oh my gosh, Joey. So this looks like it might...
Right there. There. And then... close enough for government work. That'll be the first piece we eat.
Now we gotta put the blueberry lemon compote on top. Okay, so obviously we had a mishap, but real life, you know, things happen. So we're gonna put on this blueberry lemon compote. And usually if it's more, oh yes, look, that's the drizzle we're looking for. And heck, I mean, if you wanna take this one and don't have time to make a second one, do what Joey said and cover it all up with this blueberry lemon compote, and your friends will never even know what happened. One thing about this though is you can make it with strawberries. Strawberries and lemon go so well together. They go, I mean, they're just like blueberries and lemon together. They just make a really good team. So, And we have extra, which I mean, it's so good. Is there even such a thing as extra? But I need to make sure I can cover the rest of the cake before I Mod Podge it together on that goofy side. What mess up? I don't even see it. Well, I do now because I'm not done, but I won't see it. Okay, yeah, so you could technically still take this to a friend's house and just eat that piece for yourself. Got a little bit more of it to cover up. Okay, now you're supposed to let it cool down a little bit before we did this, but we're just really hungry. And this is gonna be our midnight snack. No judgments, but that's it. Thank you guys for watching Simply Celia. Please subscribe to my channel and like this. And if you have any questions, just comment below or go to my Facebook or Instagram page and ask me any kind of questions. Also, if you have any recipes that you would like me to make or in arts and crafts, I will be happy to try to get to those as soon as I can. And thank you guys for watching Simply Celia. Don't forget to recycle.